Hi, Earth Angels. Welcome, welcome. Making sure to turn on Instagram this time. Thank you, angels. There we go. I forgot last time. Hello, beautiful Earth Angels. I'm back from vacation. And welcome to Earth Angels Unite transmission number 80. Wow, that's so amazing. You're the sacral chakra, the sacred home of emotions. And I'm just delighted to be here with you. The sacral chakra, located above the pelvis in the lower abdomen, is the seat of your emotions, creativity, and your clairsentience. As the sacred home of your emotions, the sacral chakra is both magnetic and deeply sensitive. Honoring, tending, and balancing your emotions stabilizes and empowers your sacral chakra. And so, my intention with these gatherings, with these transmissions, is to gather us Earth Angels together and really working with magnetizing a global community. Hi, Komisha, welcome. And really to create a space of transformation that you come one person and you leave another person, you leave transformed. And we do this by shining our light and healing that pain, that wound, that issue in the tissue. And of course, when we gather together, we are more powerful. So in these transmissions, I'll be sharing teachings from my debut book, Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love, which I was going to grab and then it's somewhere in my room. Really, and a teaching from my book, an angel meditation or activation to help you to relax and cherish your body, to trust your intuition, and to receive your next level of angelic pain relief. And so my name is Jill Kempner, angel coach and author. As an angel coach, what I help my clients do is to heal the pain in their bodies with the love of the angels. And a big way that we do that is by connecting with the energy body, working directly with the chakras, which is what we've been talking about in this chakra journey we'll be taking over the summer season. And actually, the last one of this will go and be the first day of fall or the first week of fall. And how we work with the chakras is with the beautiful energy medicine, angel Reiki, IET, crystal healing, to open, balance, empower the chakras and whatever issue in the tissue is in that chakra. So understanding the chakras and the chakra system can be very helpful in understanding the deeper meaning, the higher purpose of the pain, which is a big part of what my coaching programs work with and work on. And so, of course, I want to welcome everyone who will be here live. If you're live, say hi, say hello. I'm making sure that Instagram is working. Hi, Lauren, you're on Instagram. Let me know if you can, not the visual, but the sound is good. Thanks. Welcome everyone who is going to connect with the replay. To be surrounded in a circle of empowerment and unconditional love, ease, flow, and joy. And of course, miracles and angelic protection. And so happy, right? Happy Tuesday. My coach is so good about this, about timing. And she reminded me that we're halfway through the year today. This is the halfway point of 2024. How amazing is that? We are halfway through this powerful portal year, 2024 being a universal 8, right? So that's about prosperity and abundance and purpose and power. And have you been noticing those themes on your journey? And so just feels really beautiful to be at this halfway point and grateful for that awareness. And so we're talking about the chakras, those energy centers, those which really have evolved into being temples. And hi, Marie. And we're moving up the chakra channel. So we talked about the Earth Star chakra, right? Which is a spiritual chakra. It's a chakra in your aura. And that's all about grounding and grounding your soul into your body to the earth. And then we moved 2 weeks ago, right, into the root chakra. And that is about stability and security and safety. Feeling safe in your body, safe on your journey. And both the Earth Star and the root are all about Mother Earth, right? And feeling so connected to Mother Earth, so grounded, because how we share our medicine, how we shine our light, how we activate and share and our creations is through that grounding energy, through the Earth Star, through the root chakra. And so now we're moving up the channel into the lower abdomen, sacral, navel. And I was guided. Oftentimes when I talk about the sacral, navel, I talk about them separately. I talk about them together because they're so intimately connected. And the angels had me spread them out and have them have their own class, their own meditation, which makes perfect sense. So I'm excited to focus and hone in on the sacral chakra today. And it's funny, I was going to look up the seed sound just to double check my own brain, but we're going to say that it's Vam. And so this is the Svadhisthasana, which means one's own seat or abode. So you think about it's the home, right? Or the seat of the emotions. And why? Because the sacral chakra is water, right? It's the water element. So we went from earth up to water. And we understand the power, the cleansing power, the healing power of water. And the sacral chakra is connected with the reproductive organs, the womb, right? And we know that women have a physical womb, but this is still the womb space, right? The sacral womb for any gender. And then the sacrum bone, right? So the pelvis, the hip bones, right? The root chakra is all about the bones. So the root chakra is connected with all the bones and the skeleton in the body. But when we start to move up the channel, the sacrum bone is directly connected with the sacral chakra, which makes sense, right? And that the bony landmarks can help you to connect with where those chakras are in your body, similarly to the 7 major nerve plexuses that are connected with those 7 rainbow chakras. And now we've stepped into this evolution of understanding there's actually 2 chakras in here, right? We have a sacral and a navel chakra. And how beautiful and powerful that is. And I also want to just excuse if there's any noise in the background. We still have our contractor here as we wrap up the final stages of our kitchen. And we got to get that moving. So we have a party next week for my daughter. And so the colors, right? Let's talk about the color of the sacral chakra as we move up the channel, right? We have the 3D color, which is orange, right? We went from red to orange in those 7 rainbow chakras. And now the 5th dimensional color is actually like a tender pink. I tried to find the shirt color that was kind of like this, almost kind of like a baby pink, maybe a bubblegum pink, but a tender pink. There's something about that word tender that's really important. And then the archangels connected with this, who we're going to be meditating with later, right, is Archangel Gabriel and Angel Hope, or Archangel Hope, right? And so it makes sense, right? Because Gabriel is the angel of nurturing, the angel of healing the inner child. And the sacral chakra is all about nurturing your emotions, your humanity. So the sacral chakra is the seat of your emotions, creativity, and clairsentience. And remember what clairsentience is, right? We have 5 intuitive channels, right? We're all hardwired to be intuitive. We are all intuitive. Really, these are the direct lines to the divine, where we're receiving healing and divine downloads and messages. And so the clairsentience is that intuitive channel in the gut, in the belly, right? In the sacral navel. And I actually believe the solar plexus and heart as well. So I really feel it's almost that whole, because we can feel so much in our heart as well. And so the clairsentience channel helps you receive messages from your angels, from your soul, from the divine, both physically and emotionally. And one of the things that I help my clients with, I often help my clients reattune their clairsentience to their angels, right? Towards their angels and away from the ego, whether it's their own ego or other people's ego, so they can reclaim their ease and trust in this powerful channel. And the I won't talk a lot about clairsentience right now, but that can be a muddy channel if you've experienced trauma, abuse, and pain. So when we talk about the sacral chakra, right, we have to talk about emotions, right? And emotion is defined as a complex experience of consciousness, a bodily sensation, and a behavior that reflects the personal significance of a thing, event, or state of affairs. So really, when you think about emotion, it's energy in motion. Motion, right? Energy in motion. And for me, that was helpful, learning that, right? Because I always kind of felt beat up by my emotions, right? Almost like, I just came from the ocean, almost like when the waves come, right? And they're coming and they're coming and they're coming, and you can't have a chance to take a breath. That was often my experience of my emotions. And so they were really uncomfortable. Also, I was an empath, so I was absorbing other people's emotions, which we'll talk a little bit about today. The sacral chakra, therefore, right, if the sacral chakra is the home of the emotions, right, the seat of the emotions, and emotions are energy in motion, right, the emotions and the sacral chakra are magnetic, right, and are actually created by your thoughts. This is where it's funny. One of my cards this month is take control of your thoughts, and from the Archangel Michael deck, and it's we're not meant to control our emotions, right? Because this is what makes us human, right? That flow of emotion we're not robots. We're not meant to be robots. This is what makes us human. But we have to understand that our thoughts are creating our feelings, are creating the emotions. So if we're having emotions that are really uncomfortable, or we feel like we're being tossed around in the ocean, pummeled by the waves, we can go to our thoughts and figure out what that thought is that's causing that emotion. So thoughts create the feelings. Feelings are the magnet that draw the experiences to you. Right? So think of water, right? It moves, it flows. It has a power of its own, right? Especially when you think about the power of the ocean. It cleanses, it quenches your thirst, water, right? Your emotions are meant to flow freely. And again, this is what makes us human, right? And of course, we tend towards and lean towards those positive emotions, right? Joy, love, peace. And we often resist or suppress or ignore, which is what I got really good at, right? Was suppressing. Oh, I don't like that emotion. I'm going to suppress it, right? Or ignore challenging emotions like anger, or sadness, or guilt. It's just a human nature, right? We seek pleasure, and we're aversioned towards pain. And so, personally, for me, an emotion that I resist is sadness. But interestingly enough, I don't mind crying, if that makes sense. So yesterday with my therapist, I discovered a part that's really devoted, that's really dedicated to keeping me from feeling sad. And I sat with this part. I sat with her, and I learned that she's afraid, right? I have a part that's afraid I'm going to drown in the sadness. And as I admitted that to myself and my therapist and just kind of bringing that to the surface, what came up for me was a past life. It felt very, very rooted in a past life because it was like really intense. Yes, water gives us life, Komisha. I agree. Exactly. And this part was so afraid that I would drown in the sadness and die. And it was very revelatory to sit with that. And I kind of sort of felt that or knew that in the back of my mind, right? And of course, my soul has so much compassion for this part um that's afraid for me to feel sad and feel sadness, but I know that I have to feel this sadness. This is the lifetime that I'm safe to feel the sadness because I have so many tools, right? I have my soul, I have my angels, I have all these, amazing modalities and tools that I've been working with. Right. And when I process the sadness, when I feel the sadness and process it, I'm going to feel more joy. There's joy on the other side of that sadness. Right. And what is the emotion for you that you resist, that you may need extra support navigating? And the sadness is, very much connected with the grief of losing my mother and my brother in a year time. So when it comes to emotions, many earth angels, and see kind of when I share these, what resonates with you, where is one of these, are all of them resonating with you? Is one in particular? Kind of really tune in. What are your angels saying? This is where they want to direct their love and support. And I'm going to just check Instagram really quick. Okay, thanks, Lauren. All right. Many earth angels have an over attachment to their emotions, right? Which can be a PTSD response. Or you can feel ruled or defined by one of your emotions. I know for me, for a long time, and now I realize, of course, this is connected with not wanting to feel sad, was I felt very comfortable being angry. Anger was a comfortable emotion for me, and an emotion I could just was like sort of my default. Many earth angels absorb others' emotions, right? Which can lead to exhaustion and depletion and depression. And this could, absorbing, I was thinking about this when I was, creating the class and, getting downloads. It's like, okay, well, why are we absorbing other people's emotions? I mean, one part is that we're an empath. The other part is like thinking about the magnetism of emotions, right? And so like attracts like. This is what I was thinking about. Oh, are we absorbing these other people's emotions, right? Of our loved ones or coworkers or family members, spouses, all of that. Because we have that same emotion, right? And we magnetized it. Right. And there's no judgment. That's why I love working with the angels. There's no judgment from the angelic realm. right? Many earth angels can take their own or other people's emotions personally, right? And this can cause stress and tension and codependency, right? That's sort of one of the definitions of codependency, right? And I totally had this with my mom. Oh my gosh, I used to take her emotional state so personally, and then oftentimes made it my mission to make her feel better, to cheer her up. Um, of course, I eventually learned how to do that without depleting myself, but not in the beginning. Many earth angels struggle to share, process, or integrate challenging emotions. This is where we hire a coach, right? Or a therapist, or both. And this can lead to self-doubt, unworthiness. It can block our creativity, right? When we have a stuck emotion, and eventually, right, it causes pain. That stuck emotion, that blocked emotion, that suppressed emotion, if it's not cleared, if it's not released, right, eventually that's going to cause some dis-ease in the body, right? And then many earth angels, and this is where I would resonate, right, suppress the emotions, right, because it wasn't allowed or understood or encouraged to express it freely, right, or because of some trauma, right, it's suppressed because of a traumatic event. And for me, it goes back to my father being murdered, and when I was 11, and just really not having. I was a kid, I didn't have the tools to process that. And of course, I've been processing it now for 34 years, but more consciously, in the second half of my life, right? So just seeing kind of what resonates with you. Hello, welcome. Say hi if you're here. So the sacral chakra is, let me just see, I felt like the angels were saying something else. So we're talking about emotions because the sacral chakra is the home of the emotions. And this is where they can be allowed to be expressed and felt in the safe container of the temple itself, the chakra temple itself, um, the safe container of your angel's love for you, of your soul's love for you. And oftentimes we need help with this. It's if we could all do it on our own, we'd all be doing it on our own. This is where you want to work with somebody who has the experience of navigating those emotions. And I'll be honest with you, I work with a lot of people who have anger, who are clearing anger. Why? Because I'm so comfortable with that, right? And I understand my own anger and the deeper meaning of the anger and all of that. And I'm able to hold space for people around that. And I know for me now, this next one is grief and sadness. That's where I'm being led to really process that so that I can hold space for more and more and more people who are going through that. And the truth is, I believe we all are on some level. So the sacral chakra is also the home of the reproductive organs, and that includes the womb, right? So the sacral chakra is a space of creativity for men, women, or whatever gender you identify with, right? It's meant to be a space of ease and creation and magnetism, not just for women. Excuse me. Creation, right, goes beyond just birthing a child, although that might be part of it, and extends to all the ways that we create and share our gifts with the world. So think about it as a way of how we share, a space of sharing our creativity, sharing our gifts, sharing our medicine. So, earth angels, right? What are we here to do, right? We're here to embody the benevolence of the divine. We're here to walk with an awareness of our energy body. We're here to bring the shadow to the light. And we often struggle to keep this chakra balanced, right? Because we're empaths. So, my coaching programs help my clients to honor their emotions, which are often the source, right, of that pain that they're feeling, that physical pain, through the relax, release, and receive process, right? Through the relax, release, and receive process, the practices in my book, right? Return them and their sacral chakra, their clairsentience channel to a place of peace, wholeness, and connection. And countless times when my clients release that suppressed emotion, right, and help that part that's holding on to that to rebalance, the pain subsides, the pain heals, the pain transforms. And it doesn't, and we're not just kind of covering it up with a band-aid or just taking a pill, although all of those, I really believe that we need to merge the Eastern and Western medicine, right? The allopathic and the homeopathic together to come to that space of healing the pain. So, of course, before we meditate, I want to invite you to coach with me. If you are curious how the angels can help you with that specific pain or issue that you're going through, I encourage you to sign up for my free breakthrough conversation. It's a 1-hour conversation over Zoom, and it's an opportunity for you to hear and connect with the angelic perspective of that pain that you're going through. And, you know, that often includes what chakra it's connected with, right? Or that's most affected by that issue or the pain. That's part of the angelic perspective. It's like, okay, what chakra is this affected or affecting? And of course, and you're also going to receive clarity on your next steps, right? What's your next right step to heal this pain? If we're a good fit, I'll share the details of my coaching programs with you. I have 3-month coaching programs. I have a 6-month coaching program, and often people will renew with me and coach for a period of time. Sometimes they coach with me and heal that issue and then work on another issue. Sometimes it takes longer than we think, and we keep going. And so I'll share the link for the breakthrough conversation in the comments, but you can also sign up for my newsletter, at jillkempnerhealing.com at my website. And then you will get information about my upcoming, oh, Kate, you're just in time. About all my events and things that I'm offering. The last week I wasn't here live, and I sent, so check your inbox if you haven't seen this yet. I sent the 3 permanent links to the 3 master classes that I taught over this year. And it was the first time I was giving those and revealing those. So put that in your angel library. And of course, let me know if you have any questions. So when we're talking about the chakras, we're about to go into the meditation, but remember, there's the chakra and its medicine, right? And the medicine of the sacral chakra is to empower and support your clairsentience, to be it's the seat of your emotions, right? It's magnetic. It creates ease and effortlessness, harmony and balance, right? It supports creativity. It's the home of the sacral womb, right? And then there's the shadow, right? The shadow is stress, tension, trauma, PTSD, disharmony, abuse. And some of these are going to go into the navel too. So they're going to have some similar shadows because they're so connected, right? Resistance. And then any issues or imbalances associated with the organs, right, and body parts of that sacral chakra. So sacrum pain, sacrum bone pain is a sacral chakra imbalance. Reproductive issues, imbalances, disease, right, is sacral chakra. And just knowing that can start to be a way to create balance, right? Because remember, the chakras are so important because they're the angel receivers. This is how we're receiving energy from our angels, from the divine. And so the goal is to have this beautiful harmony, balance of the whole chakra system together and each individual chakra. And the sacral chakra is so closely linked to the navel that many see them as one, and often they were just considered one, right? And now Diana Cooper was the one that said, wait, there's another chakra in there. And hey, we got some spiritual chakras too in the aura. So again, moving from that 7 rainbow, right, to the 13 spiritual chakras. Mm. Beautiful, Bea. Hi, welcome. Sorry, there's something in my eye. So I was really praying about, this meditation is going to be awesome. That's all I got to say. So the sacral chakra is the second of the 8 physical body chakras, right? The first one is the root. And we've shifted from calling them sort of first chakra, second chakra, third chakra, mostly because we have more of those chakras now, right? So I will call the chakra its name, the sacral. And I'm going to say that the seed sound is VAM, VAM. But I'm going off of very old memory of like many, many years ago. So hopefully it is. I remember all the other ones, and when I go up the channel, that resonates. So hopefully I'm right about it. All right. So just take a few cleansing breaths. As we step into our sacred temple, the sacral chakra temple. And receive whatever healing or downloads or balance you need. I'm just feeling so grateful for your body soul connection, your connection to the earth, grounding into the earth. See your roots of light flowing through your legs, out of the soles of your feet. So feel, right, the roots from the root chakra down through the soles of your feet to the earth star chakra. And then all the way to the heart of the earth. Breathe and connect with the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And then the lifeblood of the earth, the water. And we welcome all of the healing angels here and guardian angels, especially Archangel Gabriel, Angel Hope. Just feel them here radiating their beautiful medicine to you, to that sacral chakra. And so stepping closer to the sacral chakra, which is on that solid foundation of the root and the earth star. And gazing upon that temple, you can see this beautiful, for some of you, I see more of an orange light. For some of you, I see more of that tender pink light. It's kind of like going in between that range of colors, just vibrating, and feel it in your body as well, just above the pelvis, the reproductive organs, the sacrum bone. And as we look at the chakra temple, there's a moat of water around the temple, which makes perfect sense. And it does kind of have a little bit of like a castle type of feel or look, but trust what you see and feel. And we're going to connect with our hearts and state our devotion. And this is going to lower the drawbridge and allow you to cross over that moat. So connecting with your heart, the gateway of your angel's love. And either silently or out loud, say, I am devoted to receiving ease and grace from my angels, to letting your heart open to your angels' love, receiving your angels' love and devotion for you. See the drawbridge, the door that becomes a drawbridge down over that moat. And the moat is beautiful. It's not scary. I know the word moat kind of has a like a creepy, murky way, but this moat is crystal clear. The water is pure. Beautiful. And you're able to just enter the sacral chakra temple with ease, with peace. And as soon as you enter, you just feel embraced. There's a motherly energy. And this vibration of grace envelops you. There's an ease. It's like you just cross that drawbridge like effortlessly into the spaciousness of the sacral chakra, and just look around. What do you see? How does it feel to you? And maybe for some of you, it feels intense or tumultuous, like the waves of the ocean. Maybe for others, there's a stillness. Just observe without judgment. And just know that all of your emotions, everybody is safe here. And at the center of the temple is this womb-like structure. And as you get closer to it, you see that it is a sweat lodge. So there's a sweat lodge right in the center of the sacred chakra temple. And then there's all these healing chambers. There's healing chambers for all of your emotions, all of your parts. And so Archangel Gabriel and Angel Hope are there at the the door of the sweat lodge. They hold it open for you as you step inside. And it's dark, it's warm, it's comforting, right? It's safe to feel and heal, is what the angels are chanting. It's safe to feel and heal. And it's not too hot in the sweat lodge, but you do sweat. And there's plenty of fresh water for you anytime that you need it. And the angels invite you to relax here. They invite you to relax. So there's a special space for you to lay down in your sweat lodge in the center of your sacred temple, sacral chakra temple. And it's very comfortable. And when you lay down, it's a little cooler. And the angels invite you to relax all of your muscles from your bones, a deep physical relaxation. And then seeing and feeling those energetic roots connecting with the earth. So grounded, so rooted, so connected. You can feel the heartbeat of Mother Earth. And you feel so safe. Breathing and inviting emotional relaxation, knowing that every single part of you, all your feelings, all of your emotions, all of your parts are loved and held. not only in the sacred womb, right? The sweat lodge and the sacral chakra, but by your soul, by your angels. And as your emotions calm, your body can relax even more. And the angels are saying that this, the sweat is like the tears of cleansing and purification. Every tear shed is another layer healed. And it's the same thing with the beads of sweat. I've never heard that before. It's so cool. But it's very gentle. And anytime you start to feel like, oh, I'm getting too hot, the Archangel Gabriel and Hope open the door to the sweat lodge and just let a flow of cool air in. And it's so perfect. It's like always the perfect exact time. So breathe and welcome mental relaxation, calming the mind. And so you're breathing from the Earth star to the soul star to the stellar gateway through the chakra temples, and then you're exhaling down from the upper chakras through the center of the body down to the Earth star. Just do that several times. Breathe. Let your mind open to divine mind, to miracle mindedness. And as you breathe, the chakras open and harmonize. The sacral chakra opening down to the lower chakras, and then the sacral chakra opening up to the upper chakras. So there's this flow of energy and ease and grace. Angels of ease, angels of grace, angels of effortlessness. And then we breathe and welcome spiritual relaxation, space for grace. And in the spiritual relaxation vibration, you surrender control. You surrender that painful emotion. For me, it's sadness and that the heaviness of grief. And so I honor that emotion and whatever it is for you, guilt, shame, anger, pain, frustration, distrust, whatever it is, let it go into the arms of your angels, Gabriel and Hope there. And so Gabriel places her hands on, as you're in your sacral chakra, in the sweat lodge. She comes in. Hope is going to connect with the doorway and open it up when you get warm. And Gabriel puts her hands right on the sacral chakra. And she just sends this energy of ease and grace, easing all of those painful emotions, those heavy emotions, those even toxic emotions. And she's reminding you that those beads of sweat are releasing that emotion safely, that you're safe to release and you're safe to feel it. The safety nets of releasing here, right? That you welcome the cushions of comfort. And you only have to feel a tiny little bit of that emotion as part of the integration process. Release only when ready. You're not going to release it until you're ready. If you feel it, you're ready to heal it. And then feel the infinite patience of no rushing, that trust in divine order. The highest part of spiritual relaxation is aligning with divine timing, aligning with divine order, which means that the universe, God, the angels have your back, and that this is unfolding for your highest good and highest healing. So inside the sweat lodge, breathing in the sweet air of the sacreds, sage and sweetgrass, filling the steam relaxing you deeper and deeper down. And then letting go of all the heavy, toxic, painful emotions that are not serving you, releasing other people's emotions. There you go. Releasing the shadow of the sacral chakra, stress, trauma, PTSD, codependency, abuse. Thank you, angels, for reminding me of that. And remember, we're releasing to receive, we're receiving to release. So simultaneously receiving this flow of ease and grace from Gabriel as she holds the sacral chakra. And your body may twitch and shudder, your emotions may rise and fall. Maybe tears. And sometimes we kind of we can go into a deep state of stillness, but you can also kind of contract, like there's a contraction as you release, and then there's like a relaxation. So however you release is perfect. Archangel Gabriel and Hope coming in. Hope just open the door and let cool air in. To upgrade your clairsentience, the sacral chakra, to be attuned to your angel's love. So disengaging you from the karma and the drama of other people's thoughts and feelings and emotions, and reattuning you to your angels' love and devotion, right? They are so devoted to you. Feel their love, their loyalty, their enthusiasm for your healing. Know that all of your emotions and feelings and parts are welcome in the sacral chakra. There's a space for them. I really feel Gabriel and Hope saying that and like showing you, even though you're in your sweat lodge, through your third eye, through your inner vision, you can see the vastness and spaciousness of the sacral chakra temple, and where all of your feelings, emotions, and parts are validated. So they keep saying that over and over again. Right. And again, this beautiful next level of trusting your body's truthful wisdom, of trusting your emotions as messengers. So there's a big release. It's almost like they show me like a cork being popped off, like champagne, like the pop of all those suppressed emotions, and just let it go. Feel it release through your body, down the roots, up and out through the heart, even out of the back of the sacral chakra temple. You're on the floor of that sweat lodge, and the back of the sacral chakra temple opens up, and it just releases the heaviness of those painful emotions. And whatever you need to feel to integrate this fully, you are safe. And so now you sit up in the sweat lodge, drink a sip of water, or maybe more than a sip. Maybe you pour it over your head. But you sit up slowly, and you just feel your guardian angels there, and Gabriel and Hope, and all the angels of ease and grace, ease and flow, just bowing to you for this sacred ceremony, honoring your courage, your willingness to feel and heal. And this devotion, this commitment to honoring yourself, honoring your emotions, tending to your emotions. It's like you're making that commitment to yourself inside inside that sweat lodge before you step outside. So in perfect timing, you emerge from the womb of the sweat lodge temple, and it's this bright, this tender pink and orange light all around you, because this temple is now harmonized, balanced, cleansed. And so there's a beautiful cooling sacred pool that you can rinse off in. So you can kind of dive in just very gently and just rinse all the sweat off. And now you see that there's a doorway from the sacral chakra to the navel chakra. And we're going to meet there next week. So, as we seal this beautiful meditation, we bring our hands to our hearts. We bow to each other. We dedicate all the healing that you've received today to all our relations in all directions of time. Feel, see, know, and trust. Your angels are bowing to you with so much love and devotion, with so much compassion. As we seal this sacral chakra meditation journey with a namaste. Namaste, my friends. Well, that was so beautiful and amazing. Love the angels. There's so many beautiful synchronicities, but I have to share one of my cards today because I just feel like this is perfect. Number 25, put your creative energy into action. So now that our emotions are balanced and cleansed, we release what no longer serves us, right? We can start to tap into our creative nature. Your soul longs to create. You are here to create. That is what you are here for. And so when we create from the higher emotions of joy and self-love and self-compassion, that's when our creations are magnetic to those we are here to serve. So it says, Archangel Gabriel joins me, meaning Archangel Michael, to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So what are you creating? Go out and create. Share your medicine, share your light, share your creativity in a way that feels loving and authentic to you. And know that it's all perfect, it's all divine. And so I will be here next week for the navel chakra. Excited to just, have a meditation for each one of the chakras. So I extended the journey. And in 2 weeks, I will be at Infinity Foundation. Actually, I'm excited because it's a hybrid course. It's called Wings of Wisdom. And it's a great class for everyone, but it's definitely going to be a refresher in connecting with just a really simple, easy ways to connect with your angels in everyday life, to really, we're always learning how to deepen our relationship with our angels and to our angels. And so I'm just excited to share. And that's Monday, July 15th. And again, it's hybrid. So you can be there in person in Infinity Foundation with me, or you can be virtual. And I'm excited to share my medicine in that way. I will have an assistant helping me with kind of the tech piece of it as well, and helping everything flow. So I'm excited about that. And so I thought there was something else. So yeah, and remember, thanks for reminding me, angels. I'll put the information for the breakthrough conversation and also the link for the Infinity Foundation class. Of course, I'd love to see you in person as well if you're local, and if you're out of the state or even out of the country, you can still join us as well. So I'm excited, and then there will be a replay of that. And I think everybody who comes gets a replay, but I will definitely confirm that with you. And I think the class is only $35 through like sometime this week, and then the price goes up. So it's like 10 days before the event, leading up to 10 days, and then afterward they raise the price a little bit, $5 or $10. So you have to go on the website to figure that out. All right, everyone. I love you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Go with the flow, and I will see you soon. Namaste.